Welcome guys, welcome to my Android tutorial. It's Kamran Bhatti here. In this video I'm gonna insert some data from my Android phone to my SQL database. So first of all, what I need to do is I need to set up a MySQL database server. So I have installed a WAMP server on my localhost machine. Whatever you guys have installed, you guys have XAMPP server, you guys have online server. So this procedure is gonna work on all of them. So as you guys can see here, I have created a database with name this, and inside there exists a table with name this. I'm opening this table, and in this table there is only one column with name call_name_here. So this column contain only one record already present in it. So what you guys have to do, you guys have to go to the privileges. You guys need to add a new user to your database. I'm adding a Z's user and password, and then retyping the password. So I'm granting all the permissions here, and I'm creating this user, so you guys can see, and grant all the administration privileges as well. So the database is set up. You guys need to go to the Android part. So in this part there's two ways to connect to your database from Android. You can either use a web service, or you can either use a JDBC. So JDBC is a library which actually provides you a connection from your Android phone to your database. So I'm going with the JDBC part because it's much easier and much time saving. In my next tutorial I will also explain how to connect to your database using a web service. So what I have done here, I have included a jar file, MySQL connector Java. You can download this jar file from the internet, and you have to download this jar file in your project by going to app, a new module, clicking on the import jar file, next, and specifying the location, and then pressing OK. After adding this jar file into your project, you need to compile this project as well. As you guys can see here, the highlighted line, you need to add this line in your dependencies. After adding this, you have to go to the manifest file, and you have to insert, you have to add the internet permission in your Android manifest file, because your application is going to use internet. So after doing this, we need to move to the layout part. You need to move to the activity layout part. So this is the layout of my application. You guys can see here a text view and edit text, which will get the input from the user, a button, sorry for my throat, and a text view. This is actually used to show the results. Okay, so you guys can go through my XML layout. So this is the XML layout of my application. So now we need to do some Java code, because behind this XML Java code is running. So we have to open the project, we have to open the main activity file. So this is the Java file. This is the Java file which is actually connecting you from your Android app with your MySQL database. So we have declared two fields, a text view and edit view. We have 3 lines here. These 3 lines actually defines the credentials of your database. As we have created a user with name Z's, so we have to add this here, password Z's, so we have to add this here. So guys, you need to replace this IP, because this IP is actually the IP of my localhost machine. So you guys need to check your IP by going to the command prompt, opening the command prompt, and typing IP config. This will be the IP of your machine. You have to specify the IP of your own machine. Okay, so this is here is the database name. If your database you have changed the database name, so you also need to change the name here as well. So now come to the onCreate method. I have declared the edit text and text view that I have just inserted on the layout. So this is the on create view of button, because you guys can see here I have created on click listener here in my button this line. So this line is calling this function here, and this function is calling actually a async task. Async task is actually a background thread which runs on background. Okay, so this these two lines are actually calling this async task, and in this async task we are actually getting the input from the user that user just have inputted. Okay, so we have get the input, and we have stored it in a text. So in on pre-execute method we have shown a result on the screen that to the user that please wait inserting data. And in doing background method we in these two lines these two lines are actually the connection creating the connection of your Android phone with your MySql database. So if connection is null, it will show message which show connection goes wrong. If connection is not null and is successful, then it would insert the text that user has input in the text field. It would get that text, and it would insert this text in that database column that we just have created here. You guys can see here. Okay, so in this line we are creating the connection statement, and in this line we are executing the query. If query executed successfully, then it would show inserting successful, otherwise it would show connection goes wrong. And in on post execute it will show the error, whether it was successful, whether it was wrong, and etc and etc. So guys, one step more, you need to turn off the Windows firewall of your PC, because if you don't turn off the firewall you cannot be connected from your Android phone. So let's go ahead and run this application on your device. You can see the device here, it's actually running. I have to wait a while. Sorry for the background noise, guys, it's actually the noise of my PC's fan. So it's actually installing the APK, and it will deploy this APK on this device. So let's test this application whether it's work or not. So application open, we are entering some data, we enter pop-up, pressing the done button and clicking on the insert data. Please wait, inserting data, inserting successful. Okay, go ahead and check the database, refresh it again. Yeah, we got the database here. Guys can see here we have got a new row here. So this is all, guys. Let's add a new data again. For the testing purpose, inserting data, clicking on the insert data, inserting successful. I have clicked it 3 or 4 times. So you guys can see here the 3 more rows. So this is all, guys. If you have any questions, if you have any queries, you guys can comment in the comment section, and I will surely reply you guys as soon as possible. And thanks, guys. Subscribe to my channel and keep watching my videos. Thank you, guys. Take care.